Didn't you have like, there's like a stance, there's like a throwdown stance.
Was it this?
Oh yeah, this.
On the poster?
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's gonna walk out of the movie theater like this. And I felt embarrassed. I felt horrible because I'm like, oh my God, I've just ruined this set. And I had no idea, not to mention these poor girls were like drenched in whipped cream. You know you want to show up on that set day one and be like,
you don't want to be the one with a little bit of it, just a little bit of that side roll situation.
You don't want to be that guy.
I'm here with the XXL, Adam Rodriguez. I don't mean your physique. You look fantastic. You haven't lost it since.
Thank you very much.
Wait, I'm gonna call myself out for a second.
Please.
Because the first time you came into the studio was for Magic Mike.
Yeah.
I danced for you, and I think we gave you bills or something.
Yes, you did.
I gave you a lap dance.
Why didn't you tell me that when I first walked in?
Because I wanted your reaction on camera, that's why.
You
but
did.
Honestly, that and rapping for T.I. were my two that I go, I don't know why.
Because you're courageous, because you wanted to make it XXL.
Oh, I'm not doing it again. Don't be thinking
That's
you're getting an XXL
it's not getting bigger and better this time? Okay.
How do you take a dance and turn it up?
You know, I think we just had to do that with the entire movie. The first movie it's sort of this obscure expose into the life of male strippers and why that life is something, you know, dark and that people want to get out of, and that, you know, that was Steven's inclination, was to explore that side. And I think you needed to do that. You needed to like justify why
there was
why you would peer into this life, you know? Yeah, I mean, you have to justify standing in a movie in a thong, otherwise it's just ridiculous, you know? So you're like, okay, well, this is a serious movie about men dancing in thongs, and this is why it's serious, because this is a rough life for them. This is tough. They've got to get out.
And now you're like, just forget it.
And now it's like, okay, we've established that, you know, you see that we can get serious if we need to, now we're just going to let go and have a good time, and that really is what this movie is. It is just it's a party from the beginning to the end. First of all, get back together with these guys. Get together with my boys. We've been keeping in touch this entire time. Everybody's really good friends. And just go have a great time, you know, and know that we're going to have to challenge ourselves to, you know, A, get in shape, and then B, get out there and display what we've taken the time to put in shape. Okay,
because I think Channing's trainer put out like his actual diet so people could follow it and the number of crunches and that. What was how did you eat fresh? How did you get in shape this time around?
You really do have to be disciplined, you know, and I'm the type of person, I mean, I kept pushing it. I knew we were going to start this movie, and I didn't have a definitive date yet, and I was like, well, we're not sure. It might be like mid-September, I guess. So I was planning for the beginning of September. I could take another 2 weeks. I could, you know, I could wait. And finally I ran into a mutual friend of all of ours, and he was like, have you started getting ready yet? I'm like, yeah, I'm close. I'm just about to get going. And he's like, I think you ought to hurry up. The other guys are like, they're going. And I'm
Joe's
like,
been at it for
yeah, well, Joe's the one guy you knew that he's never stopped. But it was that thing, because, you know, it's really a brotherhood, like, and you don't want to be the weak link. You don't want to let your brothers down. So, you want to show up on that set day one and be like,
you don't want to be the one with a little bit of it, just a little bit of that side roll situation.
You don't want to be that guy.
You definitely don't. That needs the extra spray tan.
Being that guy, the guy that was lazy and didn't put his heart into it. So the reason the friendships work the way they do is because everybody's cut from the same cloth. Everybody's just genuinely a good guy. All of these guys are guys that if my daughter brought home, I'd be really happy to call my son-in-law.
Really? Yeah. You're going to have to keep the guns in shape so that when those guys start coming around one day, you'll just be like that imposing.
And if the guns aren't in shape, then the other guns will be oiled and well-maintained.
I want to put you on the spot and ask you to name your favorite, if you're going to objectify, you know how girls go, I wish I had her hair. You wish you had Channing's what?
Dance moves.
Oh, right?
So easy.
It's just unbelievable.
He just, you know, they're like some people that can play an instrument and they just get lost in playing that instrument. You put the right music on and he's gone. And he's, you know, he's Channing Tatum, but he's Magic Mike, I guess. Yeah, I'll take the dance moves.
Okay, what about Matt?
Matt's eyes. Matt has like the craziest.
This is very romantic.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that there is a deep, beautiful soul behind those baby blue eyes, those ice blue eyes. I don't even know what to call them. They're like a blue that hasn't been defined yet. But yeah, I'll take Matt's eyes.
Okay, and Joe?
I'll take Joe's abs, I guess. Yeah, Joe's got.
I thought you were gonna choose the guns.
Nah, I like
that
my
gun
arms.
show is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable, but he's just at 6'5". I guess you just get a little bit of extra canvas to paint in a few extra abs, and you know, yeah, I'd take that.
No, I read that, you know, there's some unsung heroes in this film, and that's the extras.
Oh, I try to sing their praises every chance I get. Could not have done it without them.
So were they real fans, or they
Yes.
were, right?
Yeah, they were.
So why didn't I get the newsletter that I could go and be an extra
You might
on
not
that?
be on the right blogs, or you know, you got to step it up, girl. Like the energy that they provided for us was just like, it just absolutely took everything to the next level. You know, you can't do it without them, and that live audience just gives you something that you don't even know you have in the tank until they're there.
So did things sort of, I mean, I know you had things that were routine, like you had your routines.
Yeah.
Did things kind of go, like when you had that fan interaction, and does
Things literally exploded in my routine.
Are you talking whipped cream?
I am talking whipped cream everywhere.
Because I heard the stunt coordinators, they had the machines.
Are you sure you weren't there? You've heard a lot. I'm wondering, were you not
I was
there
one of the
somehow?
girls.
Come on, admit it. That was you. You had on a wig and something else going on. Nah.
But there was a whipped cream canisters, and they.
What the prop master did was she put, I guess, 2 or 3 times the amount of gas that you normally put in there, just wanting to make sure that they function. And apparently they were functioning at fire hose level whipped cream expulsion. It was crazy, and a surprise. Nobody
and then you've
knew
got
it was
these
coming.
fans going crazy.
The back side of that set when that first happened was literally covered in whipped cream, and I felt embarrassed. I felt horrible because I'm like, oh my god, I just ruined the set. And I had no idea. Not to mention these poor girls were like drenched in whipped cream. Luckily it was good.
So you guys just had a
organic,
terrible time
homemade
filming
whipped
this
cream.
movie.
Awful, terrible.
Are you ready to be worshipped? Are you ready to be exalted?
What are we? We're like healers or something. Yes, man. Oh, yeah.
Empire. Congratulations,
Thank
you're going to
you.
be in the next season.
I play a character named Laz Delgado.
Love it.
Yeah.
So you've worked with Taraji before.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, once before. we did the
And
movie.
I know Derek Luke was just here.
Oh, Derek was in? Good.
And it's funny because she actually had a part in him getting the role.
Nice.
On that show. I think they had sort of a choice, and do you know if she sort of had a hand in your being cast? Or?
I don't know, honestly. I'm hoping so. I would imagine that if they asked her, she would give me the thumbs up. I would believe that would be true. We stayed in touch since the last movie. I mean, we really just clicked and became good friends. And again, she's one of those quality people that you meet that you're like, yeah, this person, I'm gonna. And then you just hope to get a chance to work together again. And
now on this huge
on a
platform.
show that's a juggernaut.
What do you hope to bring to the show? Like, what do you hope now that you've been?
You know, I'm really hoping that someone gets to love Cookie the way she deserves to be loved. You know, here's this woman that is like, gives her all to these men. Every one of them, whether it's been Lucius or her sons, you know, they just don't genuinely appreciate how much she's willing to sacrifice and be in their corner. They don't really get that. And I'm hoping that Laz comes along and sees that quality and is willing to take care of that in the way that it's supposed to be taken care of.
Concert promoter you're playing?
Yeah, I play concert promoter.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
This was great having you here. I stayed seated.
No dance this time. I get for the third part. Hopefully.
Magic Mike XXL, maybe. If you dance, I'll
Hopefully.
dance.
If I'm alive, I'm in. If they're doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
you know we can go out with. Didn't you have like? There's like a stance. There's like a throwdown.
Was
stance.
it this?
Oh yeah, this.
On the poster?
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's gonna walk out of the movie theater like this. I just need to add a big mop of blonde streaked hair on my head, but
there you go.
It looks something like that.
Magic
yeah.
Mike XXL.
A big smile, big smile. I got
Okay.
smile, big, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yes.